Customizing powder-coated tumblers is becoming very popular nowadays. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to use sand carving to decorate JDS's powder-coated Polar Camels. All right, we are using R5 film, and we're going to sandblast some of the JDS Polar Camels that have powder coating. So apply the film, get a corner tacked down, and take the carrier off. Once you have the carrier off, you can press down the film and it'll stick very well to the Polar Camel. Use a wire wheel to remove any air in the membrane. And you can see you have a very good seal. There's no air in here. Just cover the remaining up with masking tape. Now we're ready to blast. When sand carving the Polar Camel, we're using 150 mesh silicone carbide, and we're blasting at 40 psi. Always remember to keep the nozzle moving while you're sandblasting and maintain a 6 to 8 inch distance from the substrate. We find that when you use 150 mesh abrasive, specifically silicone carbide, the frictional heat that is created during the blasting process removes the powder coating very fast. As you can see, it's only taking 3 or 4 passes to get through the powder coating down to the metal. For blasting the Polar Camels, I chose to use R5, which is a 5mm photoresist. In testing the blasting of the Polar Camels, I found that either a 4mm laser mask or 5mm photoresist works great. So in less than 1 minute, you have a sandblasted Polar Camel. So when you're done sandblasting, you can just peel the mask right off. You can also use water if you wanted to soak the mask. But you can see how easy the R5 removes from the substrate. And sandblasting will give it a matte finish. Another thing you can do when you have a sandblast mask on is we can leave it on and then add color, paint dries, and then you peel the mask off, and then you have a 2-color Polar Camel. So with this Polar Camel, we're going to sandblast down to the metal, and then we're going to add some color. So now we're going to add a little blue to the lighter blue to give a nice contrast and show you how easy it is to paint fill. We're using Belton paint, which is a nice spray paint that sticks very well to any substrate that you're going to color fill. And now we're going to take the mask off. Our paint has dried. You can see already we're getting a nice contrast. Sometimes it's easier just to peel the tape off first, and that'll also take the mask off. So you can see how durable the paint is as I'm peeling this off and rubbing. Belton paint works really well because it won't rub off when you're doing this. And the final clean, you can use any type of foam glass cleaner, ammonia free. And there you go. That's how easy it is to paint fill. So now we're going to try the dimpled Gulf Polar Camel and see how that sand carves. So you can see how easy it is to use sand carving to decorate your tumblers that are powder coated. The JDS powder coated Polar Camels worked great for color filling, for the dimpled Polar Camel, and just the standard smooth Polar Camel. If you have any questions, please reach out to IKONICS Imaging. We'll help you out.